Negative thinking refers to a pattern of thought that consistently leads to adverse interpretations and expectations about oneself, others, or the world. It manifests as habitual pessimism or constant self-criticism, and can significantly undermine one's mental and emotional well-being. This concept is crucial because it forms the foundation of our mental landscape, influencing how we perceive and react to life's challenges. Persistent negative thinking can lead to heightened stress, anxiety, depression, and a decreased quality of life. Recognizing and addressing these thought patterns is therefore essential to fostering a healthier, more positive mindset. For instance, consider the case of Linda, a professional who constantly doubts her abilities despite receiving positive feedback at work. Each time she makes a minor mistake, she jumps to the conclusion that she's incompetent, jumps to an instance of all-or-nothing thinking. Her negative thought pattern not only affects her performance, but also drains her motivation and happiness. Similarly, Tom, a student, frequently overgeneralizes by thinking that failing one exam means he will fail the entire course. This belief hampers his ability to study effectively and persistently affects his confidence. These examples highlight how negative thinking can distort reality and limit potential. Experts in psychology emphasize the importance of recognizing these thought patterns as a first step towards breaking free from them. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for example, is a widely endorsed approach that helps individuals identify and modify negative thought processes. The significance of understanding and addressing negative thinking lies in its potential to unlock a healthier, more fulfilling life experience. Researchers suggest that by altering these patterns, individuals can improve their mental health, build resilience, and enhance their quality of life. However, there are challenges in this process. Some critics argue that focusing on changing thought patterns can oversimplify complex emotional issues, neglecting deeper emotional needs or environmental factors. Others emphasize the importance of acceptance-based approaches, which teach individuals to coexist with negative thoughts without letting them dominate their lives. Despite these varied viewpoints, understanding negative thinking is pivotal because it deeply influences other aspects like self-esteem and emotional regulation. By addressing it, individuals can better manage stress and emotions, leading to more constructive interactions and healthier relationships. In sum, the exploration of negative thinking and its impact not only uncovers the reasons behind our daily struggles, but also equips us with the tools to transform them into positive growth opportunities. Negative thinking refers to a pattern of thought processes that focus on the adverse side of things, often leading to a distorted view of reality. This mindset can significantly impact mental and emotional well-being, contributing to feelings of anxiety, depression, and stress. It can manifest in various forms, such as catastrophizing, where individuals imagine the worst possible outcomes; overgeneralizing, where one sees a single negative event as an endless pattern of defeat; and all-or-nothing thinking, where situations are viewed in extremes, with no middle ground. Recognizing and understanding these patterns is crucial, as they can undermine self-esteem and hinder personal growth, making it difficult to maintain a healthy, positive outlook on life. The significance of identifying and addressing negative thought patterns lies in their pervasive impact on overall well-being. When left unchecked, these thoughts can influence behavior, relationships, and even physical health, leading to a self-perpetuating cycle of negativity. By learning to recognize and reframe these thoughts, individuals can break free from this cycle, fostering resilience and a more positive, balanced perspective. Consider a scenario where an employee receives constructive criticism at work and immediately jumps to the conclusion that they are terrible at their job. This is an example of overgeneralizing, which can lead to decreased motivation and job performance. Alternatively, imagine someone who encounters a minor setback and believes their entire future is ruined, a classic case of catastrophizing. Such thinking can prevent individuals from taking risks or trying new things, ultimately hindering personal and professional development. Numerous studies and expert opinions support the idea that cognitive restructuring, challenging and changing negative thought patterns, can lead to improved mental health outcomes. Cognitive behavioral therapy, to CBT, is a well-established approach that helps individuals identify and alter these destructive thought processes, reinforcing the importance of addressing negative thinking. However, some may argue that a degree of negative thinking is necessary for critical evaluation and risk assessment. This perspective emphasizes the need for balance, where negativity does not overwhelm one's ability to maintain a constructive and realistic viewpoint. Negative thinking connects profoundly with self-awareness and emotional intelligence, influencing how individuals perceive challenges and their ability to cope with stress. By understanding and transforming these thought patterns, one can significantly improve their mental resilience and emotional stability, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled and balanced life. Encouraging positive thinking not only enhances individual well-being, but also positively impacts relationships and community interactions, illustrating the broader significance of this topic. Common negative thought patterns are habitual ways of thinking that reinforce negative perceptions about oneself and the world. These patterns often lead to distorted interpretations of reality, affecting our emotions and behaviors. Understanding these patterns is crucial because they significantly impact mental and emotional well-being, contributing to issues like anxiety, depression, and stress. By recognizing and addressing these thought patterns, individuals can begin to break free from their grip and cultivate a healthier mindset. One prevalent negative thought pattern is catastrophizing, where individuals expect the worst-case scenario to happen. For example, after receiving constructive criticism at work, a person might jump to the conclusion that they will be fired, even though this outcome is unlikely. This way of thinking increases stress and anxiety, often leading to self-fulfilling prophecies where fear-driven behaviors cause negative outcomes. Another common pattern is overgeneralizing, which involves making broad conclusions based on a single event or piece of evidence. People who experience a setback in one area, like failing a test, might conclude that they are failures in all aspects of life. This can diminish self-esteem and motivation, preventing individuals from pursuing future opportunities. The significance of addressing negative thought patterns lies in their pervasive influence on mental health and quality of life. By identifying these patterns, individuals can learn to challenge and reframe them, leading to more balanced and realistic thinking. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for instance, helps people recognize these patterns and develop healthier ways of processing thoughts. However, there are challenges in changing these ingrained thought patterns. Some individuals may be resistant to acknowledging their thinking errors or may feel uncomfortable confronting their long-held beliefs. Furthermore, alternative viewpoints argue that not all negative thinking is detrimental. Sometimes it can serve as a protective mechanism, prompting people to prepare for potential challenges. Despite these challenges, recognizing common negative thought patterns is foundational in overcoming negative thinking as a whole. By understanding these patterns, individuals can better identify the root causes of their negative thoughts, such as low self-esteem or past experiences. This awareness is the first step towards transformative change, enabling individuals to replace destructive thoughts with positive ones and improve their overall mental health. Ultimately, breaking free from these patterns not only alleviates immediate emotional distress, but also empowers individuals to engage with the world more positively and constructively. Negative thinking refers to a pattern of thought where individuals habitually focus on the worst aspects of situations or see the world through a pessimistic lens. This mindset can significantly affect one's mental and emotional well-being, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. Recognizing the impact of negative thinking is crucial, as it can become a barrier to personal growth and fulfillment. The significance of understanding negative thinking within the context of freeing oneself from its clutches is profound. By identifying and challenging these thought patterns, individuals can improve their mental health and develop a more positive outlook on life. This transformation can lead to enhanced relationships, better decision-making, and overall life satisfaction. Consider the example of catastrophizing, where someone might interpret a minor setback as a disaster. If someone receives constructive criticism at work, they might catastrophize by believing they are on the brink of being fired, leading to unnecessary stress and anxiety. By recognizing this thought pattern, the individual can challenge it and put the situation in perspective, ultimately reducing their anxiety and improving their work performance. Another example is overgeneralizing, where a person might fail at one task and conclude they are incompetent at everything. This can prevent them from trying new things or achieving their goals. By learning to isolate incidents and view them objectively, one can build confidence and resilience. Experts in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, often emphasize the importance of recognizing and altering negative thinking patterns, supporting the notion that change is possible with effort and awareness. Many suggest that once these patterns are identified, individuals can replace them with more balanced and realistic thoughts. However, there are challenges and alternative viewpoints to consider. Some people may struggle to recognize their thought patterns or may be deeply rooted in them due to past trauma or ingrained self-esteem issues. Critics might argue that focusing too much on changing thought patterns alone ignores other factors like environmental influences or biological predispositions that contribute to mental health. Understanding negative thought patterns is a foundational step in the journey toward overcoming negative thinking and is intricately connected to other aspects, such as identifying root causes and fostering self-awareness. By addressing these patterns, individuals lay the groundwork for deeper exploration into their origins and can subsequently develop strategies to build a more positive mindset, thereby enhancing their overall well-being and life experience.